welcome back to my channel. My name is Christine and this is Just Christine. For today's video, I'm going to be planning for the week of the Valentine's Day week. So that is from February 13th to the 19th, and I'm going to be using this kit from Hello Petite paper, and it's called Secret Garden. It's in gold foil. So here are her full boxes, her half boxes, quarter boxes. She also has half scallop circles up there. The date covers, some headers down here, and some layering pieces, habit trackers. She has more layering pieces, page flags, icons here, and she also has floral decos. And last page is the bottom washi, more half boxes, some layering pieces up here, and the Monday through Sunday box. I also opted for the floral deco, and it goes very well with the kit. Okay, so if you guys are interested in this, please stay tuned. Okay, so let's get on with the planning. So how are you guys doing? Hope everyone is having a good, had a good weekend and will have a good week for this week. So I'm not really sure if I wanted to use this or just use the layering pieces on the kit, but I really love like the little gold detail here. This is from Miss and Meow. It's her Polaroid. I don't know if this is just her regular Polaroid box, but sometimes she comes out with seasonal ones. So I don't know if this is a regular one or she released this during spring or summer. No, I think this is her spring. I'm not sure. Anyways, she doesn't have it in her shop anymore, but she does have the, which one does she have? Like she just has a plain one. Okay, so for this week is the Valentine's Day week, and it's also the week before our long weekend here in Canada, which is like a family day long weekend. That's what we call it, family day. And so for Valentine's Day, my husband and I really didn't do anything. On Mondays are usually my late shift, so we didn't have enough time to do anything for Valentine's Day. But even if we did, we don't usually do stuff for Valentine's Day because we don't want to be part of like the whole rush of things. It gets a little bit crazy here, so we didn't really want to be part of that. Okay, so here are the full boxes. I'm not really sure what I want to put here since Hello Petite paper doesn't really have a quote box. So I'm kind of torn between this one and this one. She also has this full box that has kind of like these edges, which is really cute and pretty. But I do want to use kind of like a decorative divider on top, which I usually use, which is from Miss and Meow. So I'm probably just gonna do this one and put it here at the sidebar. Yeah, so like I was saying, we didn't really do anything for Valentine's Day. We stayed home. I was done work relatively late. I think I finished either 9 o'clock or 8 o'clock. Most of the time it's usually 9 o'clock, so there really wasn't much to do after that. But when we did get home, my husband cooked dinner for us, and then we watched The Last of Us. So I don't know, for most people who's watched my videos before, if you guys haven't know, but I'll let you guys know, I'm not much of a show watcher. Like I can't binge watch shows. It gets a little bit tedious for me, and so I don't know, I just can't do the whole thing where people just sit and watch like episodes after episodes of like shows. But this The Last of Us, it's really, really good. It comes out every Sunday, and mind you, we haven't watched the last, I think, 3 episodes, but the episodes that we have watched are very, very good. So if you guys haven't watched The Last of Us yet, definitely at least try out 1 episode. If you guys haven't seen what it is about, so it's basically, it's a video game before, and I have played the video game like when it first came out. And it's very much kind of like a zombie apocalypse type of show, but it's not your typical zombie apocalypse show because they weren't, well, I don't really want to explain it, but it's really, really good. So I highly, highly suggest it. Not sure what I want to put here at the bottom, so I'm just going to use these scallop boxes from the kit, and I hope I'm doing this straight. There you go. And yeah, so that is what we did on Valentine's Day. Sorry, give me a second. We didn't really, like I said, we don't really do anything for Valentine's Day because we just don't want to be in the middle of all the rush from people trying to book things or like going out to dinner and stuff like that. It's just too much of a hassle for us. So we just stayed home and watched a show. We just watched 1 episode because we only was able to watch 1 episode. It's an hour long. So by the time we were done eating and watching, it was already like 10:30 at night. So there was really only 1 room for like 1 show. Sorry, I'm looking for the header. I'm actually going to start with the header today because Hello Petite Paper's headers are more, it's a lot more narrower than this gray bit here. Oh, actually, no, it's not. Which one was I thinking about then? It covers it perfectly well, so I don't think I have to worry about it. So I like that our headers are down here. I actually didn't know they were headers until I saw the actual cut. And this is a foiled, not all her pages in her kit are foiled. The full bundle is 4 pages and only 2 of them are foiled. And then the rest are non-foiled. There you go. Okay, so moving on to the rest of the week. The rest of the week actually was very straightforward. It was all work, all work and going home late. On Friday, we had a staff meeting. So every at least once a month, we have a staff meeting, and it's usually like on a Friday. And we just go over things that we need to do for the month and stuff like that. Nothing big, nothing crazy, but it was the full day. And then after that, I went to Walmart to buy some ingredients to make brownies. My cousin was over for the long weekend and she wanted to bake some brownies. So since she was kind of stuck here the whole day by herself, I just decided to kind of like buy the ingredients before I go home and then make brownies with her. So she's at that age where she's like really into, surprisingly enough, she's into baking. And I believe she bakes a lot with my aunt. So that's the reason why. So this, I don't know if you guys can see it, but this bottom washi, it doesn't go all the way to where like the lines are. So you can see a little bit of the lines, which doesn't really bother me. I put it all the way down here because I do want to use this other kind of like smaller washi strip that she has, because I really love this kind of like detail here. It's like a little floral scallop detail. It is going to cover part of my box, but that's okay. But then that looks really ugly here on the side. Okay, let me think about it. Maybe I'll take it out. We'll see. It doesn't bother me here with the lines, but it does bother me with the box there. Okay, so I think I'll just opt out for that, even though the scallops are really pretty. It's just not going to be a cup of tea for me when I'm looking at my planner. So sorry, I'm just going to take that out. Okay. Yeah, and then on Friday, same day as when we did we baked our brownies. My family and I ordered lobster, like Nova Scotian lobster, for our kind of like family get together, and that arrived on that same day, and it was a lot of lobster. I was really surprised that they sell that much lobster. And it was, I don't know if I mentioned it, but it was alive. It was in like this big, huge white like icebox crate thingy. And yeah, it was, and I have to keep it, we had to keep it alive. So we had to buy ice so that it won't die, because apparently if you cook lobsters that's dead, it's really bad. It has to be like fresh, or like it was just killed or died, or like not dead at that moment. I don't know if I'm making sense, guys, but if you guys know anything about lobsters, let me know if that's true. That's the reason why we had to keep it alive for the whole entire, like, it wasn't that bad because we were gonna cook it the next day, which was our get together on Saturday. My cousin dropped it off Friday night, and yeah, we just had to keep it long and like alive long enough, like 8 hours or like 10 hours. So it wasn't bad. I just found it really weird that we had to eat it right away, and it's really bad if it died. But yeah, so that happened. We were actually afraid that it was gonna, well, I was afraid that it was gonna come out of the box. So we had to put something heavy on top of it. And yeah, and then that Saturday was the get together for myself and like for our family. Like I said, on that Monday, like the Monday, the next week Monday, the Monday upcoming, whatever, but it was gonna be family day, and since we didn't want to celebrate family day on Monday, we just decided to do it on the weekend. And yeah, we did like this whole like lobster cooking type of thing. We actually wanted to do lobster rolls, but we didn't have, I guess, enough lobsters. Because my husband, he cooked, I don't know if you guys ever had those ginger onion or like stir fry lobster. It's mostly in like Asian restaurants. So he cooked that, And then we also had baked lobsters with butter and garlic and all that goodness. And yeah, my whole entire family was literally like just munching away on lobsters the whole entire day. But it was good. It was really, really good. We got to spend some quality time with my family. And yeah, and that was basically our whole week. And as usual, I'm going to be posting a small clip at the end of this video to show you the total, the whole entire layout of this week. But this is the base. So far, so good. I'm really, really liking it. I just wish that I could have used the smaller washi here at the bottom, but that's okay. But yeah, I'll come back to show you guys the final result of the whole entire layout. Okay, if you guys enjoy this, please don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe. Thank you so much. Bye.